we're gonna jump into casting call. I casted pretty much.
I did the whole
everybody.
crew.
Okay, cool.
All right, so I'm gonna say the name, then you say not the name. I'm gonna say the character, and then you tell me who you had first, and then I'll tell you who I had. Fair?
Okay.
Let me start out with the person you hated the most, Sean Astin.
You want me to do it first?
No. You tell yours first, and I'll tell mine. I'm saying the names, and because I think we have the same people. I'm pretty sure. I mean, not the same people, but characters.
Before I say that, I'm gonna let you know that most of my characters are replaced by the cast of Stranger Things because it just works very, very well.
That's fine. Say them. I'm fine. So we're gonna start with.
And I did it under I gave myself the rule of if they were to remake the Goonies today with actors that are children today or that could play the parts today, not timeless. That's where I'm going with this. So.
Okay.
Caleb McLaughlin, who was Lucas from Stranger Things, I think it would be cool to, because there's no black kids at all in the original Goonies. So if they were to remake this, they need to overcorrect and give the lead kid, make him the, give some representation there.
Gotcha. I went with Fred Savage. Wow, what I do? Yeah. And I was so money when I was thinking that.
That's so easy. That guy. That's so easy that I'm pissed that I didn't think of it. I mean, not today. Fred Savage, not today, but
right.
Yeah, if they were, so are all yours like that? If they recasted it then?
I went from every era. I just felt like if I want to watch it now, who would I want to see in there? Who can I think that could play that role, could truly play it?
Okay.
That's how I went with it.
If you're going to time travel on any episode, this is the one.
This is the one to do. Well, we're at 80 miles per hour. You're going to see some serious shit. All right, so number 2, let's go with Brand, played by Josh Brolin. What'd you do?
Brand, Josh Brolin, that was Joe Keery, who is my favorite character on Stranger Things, Steve.
I like that.
Have you seen Stranger Things?
No.
Oh man,
it's funny. I haven't seen it, but went to Universal Studios and went on the little.
I'm jealous that
Are you?
You haven't had.
You said you were jealous. I didn't see Ozark. So which one are you more jealous of?
Stranger Things.
Oh man,
it's more
Don't
of a guilt. It's more of a instantly gratifying guilty pleasure.
So is Atlanta, and you still haven't seen that.
Ozark is like you took some drug and it doesn't kick in until like 6 hours later, and then you start feeling.
I'll be watching Ozark. All right,
Still good though.
I went with Will Friedle, Boy Meets World.
Which one?
He's the older brother. The older brother.
Yeah.
The older brother.
Yeah. Which have you ever seen?
Because that's Ben Savage. You see what I did?
Yeah. I like it.
Lord of Action. Yeah. LOC baby. Next we have Chunk, played by Jeff Cohen. What did you do for that, Jeff Cohen?
Gaten Matezo. I hope I'm getting his last name right.
If not, he'll call you.
I hope I'm getting his first name right, for that matter. Gaten Matezo, GM. He's Dustin from Stranger Things, the same kind of character as Chunk in Stranger Things, the outcast or kind of chubby.
I went with a pre-Saturday Night Live middle school version of Chris Farley. Rest in peace.
Did you just go for the first fat white dude you could think of?
No, I went past 5 fat white dudes first.
Tell me the 5 fat white dudes.
I went past John Candy. I went past Louis Anderson. I went past the Archie Bunker character, and I'm pretty sure I went past the guy from Analyze This, the guard Jelly.
You know who would have did that role really well is I'm trying to think if there's a movie.
See, I used the first fat white guy, and I know plenty of fat white guys. What are you talking about?
He usually plays the young version of Jack Black. I know he did it in
School of Rock.
I don't think he did it in that. I know it was Nacho Libre. He played the young version, and Tenacious D. He was really good.
I can see that. All right, look at you. All right, going up next. So next we have here the infamous Mouth, played by Corey Feldman. What do we have, sir?
Another Stranger Things cast member, Mr. Finn Wolfhard, who plays Mike in Stranger Things, and also in It, the hilarious, one of the most funniest kids in It.
I didn't know It was supposed to be a comedy. Okay, and moving forward there. With that being said, I went with a
You're doing it wrong.
Yes, I went with a pre-Saturday Night Live middle school version of David Spade, because he has a mouth on him.
You know, this is gonna be so hard for me to do in post-production.
Why is that?
Because you're telling me you want to cast a version of Chris Farley and David Spade that doesn't exist in stock media anywhere.
I don't need you to make it exist. I just need you to put that picture up and play.
You're trying to make these people be actors before they even decided.
You don't think
act.
they were acting before then? I'm just saying middle school. I'm just saying I'm not asking you for the look for them. I'm just saying just put middle school version.
Right.
Put a locker up.
I'm just saying if you get like the Beverly Hills Ninja version,
I'm
of Chris
fine.
Farley
I'm fine because they hear me.
The best I could have done.
They hear me talking. I said pre. All you gotta do is show the shots from Saturday Night Live, and it says pre and put Saturday Night Live.
Okay.
There you go. Lauren Michaels, call us. There we go.
All right, who you got next?
All right, next up we have Andy, played by Miss Carrie Green. What do you have?
Man, nobody, because
she's not on your list. No. All right, she made mine. I went with one Jennifer Grey.
I'd be happy to see Jennifer Grey in absolutely anything.
Well, then that's your pick too. So we're moving forward. When it was Steph, I know if you didn't have Andy, I know you don't have Steph. Martha Plimp, played by Martha Plimpian. I have a young Jane Lynch.
Hold on now, Plimpton.
Plimpton. I'm sorry, it looked like an eye, man. Listen.
Plimpian. It's the breakfast of Plimpians.
There we go.
Nails.
Father Crime Time. And next we have Steph, played by Martha Plimpton. And I went with a young Jane Lynch.
Again. All right.
And all right.
I'm just, the pause that you're seeing is me trying to imagine a person young that I've never seen young.
I don't need you to see them young. I just need you to believe.
Young Jane Lynch. Okay, but I see where you're going with that because she's got the same, like, bitchy friend.
There you go.
Short bobby haircut.
Now you're following me. All right. Last but not least, we have Data, played by Ki How. Damn it, I had this right so many times.
That's all right. 3, 2, 1. It's Kiwi Kwan.
You sure? Okay.
I'm sure. I went to a video of him saying it.
Okay.
Hello, and he said, "Hello, I'm."
Don't do it. They're gonna find this. Don't do it. They're listening.
Kiwi Kwan.
And next we have Data, played by Kiwi Han. Who'd you have, David?
I believe it is Kwan. Kiwi Kwan.
Oh, thank you for that. You know what? If I'm not mistaken, there's a video out there where he actually pronounces it.
Yeah, let's just play that.
Kiwi Kwan.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna use him saying it every time we try to say it.
There we go.
Kiwi Kwan. No, I'm not doing it. Who do you have?
Oh, okay. I'm not going to say young in front of this anymore because clearly I'm f***ing you up with this. I had Michael Pena.
Okay, so adult Michael Pena as...
No, Michael Pena. Why do you have to... Young baby Jesus? Choose a version of Jesus you want, man. Jesus Christ. That's for David's mom. Bing!
Oh, keeping that tally.
Yes, sir.
Hey, thanks, Terry and Glenn, for watching. I wish I could say the same thing about my real dad. But, hey, stepdad, appreciate it.
To quote Childish Gambino, somebody said I'm not black. I wasn't really black because I had a dad. Hey, check us out.
To be honest about
Kiwi Kwan.
I didn't know too many Asian actors.
Do you know how many you know now?
And I wasn't about to take away and like reappropriate this Asian character with somebody other than Asian. So I went with Ian Chen. Because I've seen his work enough to be able to sit here and say that he could pull that part off. He's from Fresh Off the Boat,
which is
a show. It is a show.
You should have said that so much faster. Say it like it's French. We're done social. With
the television series,
Fresh
Off the Boat.
And with that being said, if we're not fresh off the internet now, we will be soon.
Nice.
And that was casting.
I don't think. Nope. I have a few more that you didn't name.
That's okay, cause swap with me. Go ahead. I told you.
All right, so we did Mikey Chunk, Mouth Data, Brand, Mama Fratelli, Kathy Bates.
All day, bro. I thought in my mind when I was younger, she was Kathy Bates.
Now, honestly, nobody could be scarier than Ann Ramsey was as Mama Fratelli.
No one.
Kathy Bates would come close. It'd be enjoyable to watch, but Ann Ramsey legitimately scared the shit out of me. And she would throw Mama from the train. The other, I have the whole Fratelli family. So Jake, Robert, Davi. I think Jeremy Sisto could play that part well. They have the same look. They have the same tone of voice. That you know Jeremy Sisto is right at the top of your head.
Not off the top of my head. Show me his face. I know. Show me his face.
I'll do it better. You've seen Clueless, right?
Correct.
Done away. He's the dickhead. He's like the well-to-do dude that is he's taking Brittany Murphy home. And he tries to pull some shit on her. She doesn't want it. He leaves her in the parking lot. No, it wasn't Brittany Murphy. It was Alicia Silverstone. What?
You can't remember white people anymore. You're racist. In the world we live in, if you don't appropriate for your own people, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And the only thing I remember from Clueless was Stacey Dash, and now my people think I'm racist because we don't even claim her anymore. Next.
She was in Clueless?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that was her.
Jesus
That
Christ.
was her. Okay.
We all look the same.
No, but just every time I hear the name Stacey Dash, that just sounds like I'm like, all right, that's
Sounds
obviously
made
a
up or
white girl. Who is that?
No, that's Dame Dash's sister, Rockefeller.
Oh, back to Paid in Full.
See what we did there? Oh yeah.
My last one is Francis Fratelli, played by Joe Pantoliano perfectly, but if somebody were to recreate that today, I would like you to close your eyes and imagine, actually just close your eyes right now, and I'm going to play, it's not going to work for you.
What the f? My eyes are already closed. I knew you were going to pull this man.
You have to imagine it, because
I don't want to imagine it. I'm already creative. I don't want to imagine.
The anchor listeners and imagine this. So,
Jesus.
But close your eyes. I'm going to play a clip of Francis Joe Pantoliano speaking, and then I'm going to play a clip of Bill Burr speaking, and I'm not going to tell you which one I'm playing first. Now.
I was in the middle of the pack when I was in school.
Holy shit! Look at the date. Look at the date on it.
And I bet you that you could not tell which one was which, because Bill Burr sounds exactly like Joe Pantoliano, and he also has the same energy as him, so I think he could have pulled that off. All right, here's some real life casting decisions that were made with the Goonies. There were some cameos that you could look out for. Richard Donner shows up as the gray-haired sheriff on the quads in the final scene. You could also spot Donner's assistant, Jenny Lou Tugend. She has a small role as Dada's mom. She was also the one of the associate producers on Free Willy. That was written by Mikey and Brand's dad. So Goonies stick together in real life too. Nick McLean, again, later on in the episode, we'll be talking to him, the director of photography. He also plays Mouth's dad. Some other cameos in that last scene. The kids were actually allowed to bring some of their families into the final scene where they're reunited. For instance, that's really Jeff Cohen's mom that's playing his mom, Chunk's mom, in that scene. Yeah, that's really cool. I'm kind of mad about this. I wish this would have happened. Nightmare on Elm Street's Heather Langenkamp, one of my very first crushes in life. She auditioned for the role of Andy. While Spielberg and Donner loved her audition, they felt she was too old for the 17-year-old character. She was 20 at the time.
How the f*** old was Josh Brolin?
Josh Brolin was 15 years, I don't know how old he was, but I did read that he was 15 years younger than the actress who played his mom.
Okay.
Speaking of Josh Brolin, this was his debut film.
Really?
Yep.
Did not know that.
And Joe Pantoliano and Robert Davi, their real-life banter during their joint audition is what secured them the parts in this film.
The two of you together are just wonderful. I mean, you don't strike me as actors. Have you acted before? Have you been in films or anything?
All right, guys, just in time to get a few more unsubscribes before we wrap that segment up.
Why don't you subscribe? It'll last longer.